All right, today's episode is entitled Truthers Stuck in the Media Loop, and I minted my own crypto token and I'm giving it away. Truthers Stuck in the Media Loop. This meme is to mock the normies that are hypnotized by the media. But I'm in a lot of truther groups now that are private, and I've learned a lot. I never joined any of them. I wasn't even aware these groups existed a couple years ago, but over the last 2 years, I've been in a lot of them, and I get to witness what echo chambers of truthers look like. And they're just as obsessed with the news as the normies are. And the same guys that fought and postured as the leaders of protecting people against coronavirus are now just as with the same energy involved in the Ukraine-Russia thing. And it's nice, I'm happy that they're trying to save lives and prevent wars, but the level of intensity they do it all, it indicates to me that they're not as truther as they think, because they're following the cheese, whatever the media is presenting, just like the normies are following the cheese. And I'm not saying that the media is telling the truth on it. They're not. They're clearly lying. But it's like they're addicted to truthing, which is fine. I'm not trying to, if that's their thing, great. But I'm helping them take a step back and say, hey, are you falling for the same hypnosis as the normies? That's what I'm trying to say is, hey, you're behaving just like the normies are behaving, just on the opposite side of it. So make sure that you have your own news cycle and you're not spending your time chasing whatever the media is talking about. They're doing the same level of research on this than they were on coronavirus. And just like the normies, they've totally forgot about coronavirus and are all in on Russia-Ukraine. I'm not knocking the truthers. I think it's nice what they're doing, but just take a step back and make sure that you're not being just like a normie, but on the other side. I've said that a couple times now. Also, I brought this up in another video, but I'm still seeing it. There's also a certain kind of, I don't know if I'd call them a truther. They're more on like the political side or the religious side, where it's like there's people that are looking for Armageddon. Like they actually want it to happen, or they want the tyranny to take over. It's like they want society to break down. They lament at the corruption. They lament at all the bad things that are happening in the world, and they don't really offer any solutions. It's like their control drama is to lament all the time. Oh, the injustice. Oh, the corruption. How can they do this? What are we going to do? Oh my goodness, I can't believe, the government's this, the government's that. They're not really doing solutions, or they're identifying situations and they're not strategizing on giving. See, the thing is, most of the things they do, I can't say on here. But let's say they did one of the things that we know we're accusing them of doing. Instead of complaining about it, you should take it as, all right, we know this is what they're doing, so we need to come up with a strategy to counter when they try it again. But it's like they don't want to acknowledge it until the media acknowledges it. And I'm like, look, the media is part of them. They're never going to admit it. And if they do, it'll only be for a day, and it's not going to be the satisfaction that you want. So we need to create counters. Instead of waiting on it being acknowledged, we need to strategize so they can't do it anymore. I minted my own crypto and I'm giving it away. I followed the instructions that Network Chuck put out there, and I minted my own token of the Solana cryptocurrency coin blockchain. Now, this isn't something you could spend, although you can if other people believe it has value. But I minted 1 billion Beyond the Harmony tokens. Beyond the Harmony is my podcast for Bone Thugs and Harmony, and it's blending over to other topics now. And I did it for the fans of that channel, but I'm also offering it to you guys. And if you want some, you'll need a wallet such as the Phantom wallet. It needs to be a wallet that supports Solana. And send me your receive address, post it in the comments, or you could send me a message on Facebook or Twitter, and I'll send you 1,000 BTH to your address. A lot of the people I know ask, why did you do this? Why did you make this token? Is it on an exchange? Are you selling it? Are you making money on this? And I'm like, no, I'm not making any money on this. I did this for the love of science, for the love of technology, to inspire others to know that, the guy they listen to or the person they're friends with in real life knows how to actually mint a fork of a crypto coin into a token. which indicates that I have basic proficiency with Linux, that I could somewhat navigate GitHub, and that I have a little bit of technology skills, as well as knowledge of cryptocurrency, how to acquire a wallet, receive and send crypto. It was just for the street cred. I mean, how many people you know made their own cryptocurrency coin token? I mean, let me show you something. This is kind of cool. This is actually really cool. This is the Solana blockchain. So some of you that don't know too much about cryptocurrency, you might have heard of the blockchain, right? Now, this is the blockchain for Solana. It's not the Bitcoin blockchain. It's the Solana blockchain. There's many different cryptocurrency blockchains. This happens to be one of them. Now, I've gone through the entire registration process to get Beyond the Harmony listed on this blockchain, right? So if you go to Beyond the Harmony, you type it in, you can actually see here, Beyond the Harmony shows up. This is in the database on solscan.io. You can look this up yourself. And here's Beyond the Harmony BTH. It shows you that there was 1 billion coins, that there's 6 holders of it so far. And then these are all the different transactions. You always heard about the public ledger, that all transactions are on the blockchain. And this is where I did all my transfers. On Linux, it didn't let me transfer the 1 billion at one time. So I had to keep sending 45 million at a time. I was like doing it all day. And actually there's more. And I sent it to like 5 other buddies. And what I found out is most people don't have a Solana wallet, or most people don't know much about cryptocurrency. It's a lot less than I thought. So if you know, I'll send you some. And if not, that's cool too. But hey, your guy, Jonathan Lippy, Johnny Boy, has a coin on the Solscan blockchain. I'm pretty proud of that. It's not worth anything, but I mean, I'm proud. Whether you think it's a lame exercise or not, like I said, how many people made their own cryptocurrency? And it's a token. It's not a coin. It's a token because it's a fork of Solana. It's built on Solana. It's not its own blockchain. It's not its own network. It's like a white label. You buy a bottle of wine and slap another label on it. So it has no value, but for me to send it to you anytime you open up your crypto wallet, you'll see Beyond the Harmony. So in a way, it's kind of like a marketing tactic, so that anytime you look in your wallet, you see my name or you see Beyond the Harmony and you'll think of me. So yeah, I'm not making money on it. If anything, it cost me about $30 to do because I had to use Solana for the transactions. Hey, but here's my offer to you. If you want 1,000 Beyond the Harmony BTH tokens, send me your Solana wallet address, such as like from Phantom, and I will send you 1,000 BTH.